Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys having a great Thursday, and thank you so much guys for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel we're heading back to Wave 1 of the Turtles of Grayskull toy line. I did a review not too long ago, about a week ago, of Donnie. If you'd like to go back on the channel and check that out, please do. As you can see, I do have the final 3 figures of Wave 1 of the Turtles of Grayskull toy line, the Turtles crossover event with He-Man. And throughout the week, we'll be looking at, the other figures of Wave 1. Okay, we have Man-at-Arms right there. There he is in the packaging. The Weapons Master in a half shell. A very cool looking Man-at-Arms right there. Next to him, we have Leonardo, the heroic Ninja Turtles leader. There he is. And finally, we have He-Man, which will be the main focus of today's review, the most powerful mutant in the universe. There he is in the packaging. Very, very cool. And then we have Donnie right here. Like I said, we did a review of Donnie not too long ago, about a week ago or so. If you'd like to go check that out, please do. Of Donnie. Alright. Now, like with Donnie, unfortunately, guys, I have to apologize. I am not going to unbox these just yet, okay? I'm just going to look at the figure itself. Look at the amazing artwork they come with, and the weapons and stuff like that. Once I do get my second version of these particular 4 figures right here, of course, I will be doing an unboxing on my channel, with you guys. So this is like part 1 of a 2-part, review, okay? So as soon as, these start hitting retail stores and stuff like that, I'll be getting these and I'll be unboxing with you guys. So it'll be a lot of fun. Alright, but once again, these are all the Wave 1 Turtles and He-Man crossover right there. Alright, so let's get He-Man front and center. Very, interesting looking He-Man right here. Alright, in the packaging. There he is right there, the most powerful mutant in the universe. There he is. Now, I was correct. I thought, with the bad guys, with Donnie, if you remember in that review, you had He-Man and Leonardo in the top left, left and right corners of Donnie's packaging. And I remember asking, with the bad guys, will we get Skeletor and Shredder? And I was right. So with the bad guys, we do get a little bit different packaging. You see, we have Skeletor and Super Shredder, I guess, right there, or just plain Shredder, right there. You got the Turtles of Grayskull, He-Man, with the very cool purplish background right there, with the purplish, greenish rocks blasting around them. Okay, there's the figure itself right there. A very interesting looking He-Man, a different head sculpt, purplish, veins coming out, big old gauntlets, wristbands on his arms, with big spikes, his belt as well. You got the Master Universe logo with the Ninja Turtles logo. You can see like part of his foot is like exposed, showing his feet, and one, and the other one does not. A big old club mace right there. Big mace. Not a transparent purple. It's it is a purple. It's a very cool neonish purple. It would have been kind of cool to get a neon, like a kind of see-through, vibrant, purple. And I wish this figure did glow in the dark, but it does not. Now, when I think of this, when I look at this He-Man, the first thing that comes to mind to me, and maybe some of you guys, is that Slime Pit He-Man, that all-green version of He-Man, that, that mind-controlled He-Man from the Slime Pit. And that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of this He-Man here. Like I said, a very cool head sculpt and body, but if you take away the H here of the armor here, and you handed this to me without the packaging, and you asked me if I didn't know anything about the Turtles of Grayskull this crossover event, and you handed this to me, with this particular mace right here, and you asked me who this was, I might say He-Man, because I think they could have done a little bit better with the head sculpt. I think they could have given us a better weapon of choice instead of this big mace. Like one of his. If you gave me like a shield with some slime on it or some ooze on it, or a big old axe, I would probably say He-Man. for the, you know, but with this club thing here, which is pretty cool, I think they should have given us a vintage style He-Man weapon that we've known for, and right then, if they would have done that, I would have clicked, and I would have like, you know, this is He-Man, you know, without a doubt. So I think that was a little bit of a missed opportunity here, you know, in my mind here, with He-Man here, this mutant. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a very cool He-Man here, you know, very cool. And let's take it back around. There he is. He's been mind-controlled by Shredder here. So there he is right there in the packaging right there. He does come with his own comic. So each figure comes with the same comic, like the Origins versions come out. And, you know, like how we have the cartoon collection. And each two figures have their own unique comic that comes with them. The Turtles of Grayskull is not like that. Each figure for Wave 1. And I wish I could show you the comic book, guys. I really don't. But, you know, stay tuned for part 2 on, you know, on my channel when I do unbox these. And we'll look at the comic as well. There's the cross-sell of the other figures. Right there. No, like I said, a very cool, you know, looking He-Man here, you know. I just, you know, I guess they had to make him the bad guy or maybe mind-controlled. That way it'll give the Turtles, you know, a reason to help out, you know, the, you know, Man-at-Arms and Teela and Sorceress to help stop Shredder, you know, and He-Man, and bring He-Man back to the good side. So that makes sense, you know. But there he is. Now, there's a lot of questions I have about this. Now, I'm intrigued about this line here, guys. I really am. I'm interested to see, you know, where this toy line is going to take us and stuff like that. You know, but you know, I never asked you guys how you felt about this. You know, about this particular crossover. You know, of course, you know, Ninja Turtles are no stranger to crossovers. They've done a lot of crossovers and stuff like that. You know, through, you know, DC to like all, you know, I mean, like, no, they're doing, like, to, you know, movie monsters and stuff like that. So, you know, Ninja Turtles is, like I said, no stranger to crossover events, you know, crossovers with other toy lines. And He-Man is no stranger either. Don't forget, you know, the classics had, you know, He-Man crossing over with the DC line and stuff like that. You know, I would love to get my hands on that Faker, you know, Bizarro 2-pack. You know, I think that would be a really cool thing to have in the collection. You know, and of course, you know, recently with He-Man, we got that, you know, the WWE Superstars crossing over with He-Man and stuff like that, which I'm doing reviews on the channel, and I have more to come, you know, on the channel. But that was a little bit different because that was Superstars for WWE, just, you know, in the world of Eternia with He-Man-esque armor and weapons and stuff like that, you know. Now, this toy line it both a lot of questions, you know, with Ninja Turtle fans and He-Man fans, and I'm curious about, you know, if you are a big Ninja Turtles fan, are you going to collect only the Ninja Turtle figures only in this toy line? And vice versa for He-Man, you know? Or maybe you can do a hard pass. You know, if you're a big He-Man fan, are you going to only collect, you know, Masters of the Universe figures, you know, only in this particular crossover event? Or do you think that they even should not be doing this at all right now? You know, I'm curious. Like, do you think that Mattel should have waited and maybe, you know, as Masters of the Universe fans, you know, waited, you know, and continued with just pure He-Man figures, you know, and once those were done, you know, getting all of the, you know, the Masters of the Universe figures, you know, we're still missing, and we're still missing some playsets and some vehicles. Should have done that first, then maybe, you know, tackled this Turtles of the Grayskull toy line. So I'm very curious about this. No, I'm intrigued. You know, I think there's enough here to keep going and stuff like that. I'm very curious to see, you know, where is this, you know, this whole Turtles of Grayskull crossover is going to take us, and what, you know, figures we're going to be getting. One interesting thing is that if you're a big Ninja Turtles fan, you know, they've shown photos and figures. And of course, we have Donnie and Leo in Wave 1, and we have Raph, I think, in Wave 2, but there's no mention of Mikey yet. But, and I can see it in the comic, and I wish I could show you guys better. Maybe I can bring the camera in a little bit closer. As you can see right there, there is a photo right there of Michelangelo fighting alongside his brothers, fighting, you know, against this mutated He-Man here. So they do have, you know, artwork of Mikey here. So I'm very curious if when's Mikey going to be announced for this Turtles of Grayskull, because they do have artwork of him, and I'm very interested to see what his look's going to be. I wish I could unbox this, guys. I really do. But it's unpunched right there, as you can see. It looks amazing, and I'm sure within a month, hopefully these will start hitting stores and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm very curious, guys. I'm very curious to see where this is going. I'm curious what you guys think about this whole, Turtles with Grayskull, because I've been excited for it. But like I said, I've totally forgot about asking, how you feel about this. It's just like a hard pass. Maybe let's get the vintage He-Man line done with with the other masters and bad guys and vehicles and play sets. Let's get that done first before we start tackling this Turtles with Grayskull. Once that's done, then yes, I'm all in. Or maybe you're partial in. What, I will just take get only the He-Man figures only. And same thing with the Ninja Turtles, fan and collectors. Maybe just get the Turtles only, or you're going to get the Turtles and He-Man figures only. I mean, so there's a lot of questions to be asked, and hopefully you guys will let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings of this Turtles of Grayskull here. Like I said, I'm intrigued. There's enough here. I think He-Man looks cool. I wish they would have given him some better weapons with him. Like a big old his shield with some ooze on it, with a big old axe. His power axe. You don't have to give him the power sword. That's fine. Stuff like that. I wish, the veins right there would glow in the dark. The head sculpt looks pretty cool. Let me get a closer look at him. His head sculpt right there. But, like I said, if they would have given us, us collectors, vintage weapons for He-Man here, and you handed that to me, I would say that's He-Man right away. Now, by not doing that, and if this is the only thing that connects to me to He-Man, of course, is this big black, which is pretty cool. This black orange H right here with these spikes around him right there. If you remove that from the figure here and you handed that to me, even with the mace in his hand, I would be like, I would guess, and maybe I would have struggled a little bit, and maybe at the end I would probably said He-Man, but it would have been a hard struggle for me to guess who the figure is, Maybe, this is their own way of saying, we're not going to give you with the Slime Pit He-Man as well, which I think would be a big mistake. I think we do, I think we should get that all green version of He-Man, and I do hope we get that, that Slime Pit playset with the Fright Zone. I think that's a missed opportunity here. If they want to give us their own version of the Slime Pit, the Ooze Pit, that's fine too. Because I'm very curious to see, like I said, how far this line is going to take us and go and stuff like that. But I want to know about your thoughts, guys, on this. Is this going to be a hard pass for you guys? Are you guys all in? Or are you partially in? Like I said, if you're a big He-Man fan, are you going to collect just the He-Man figures in this toy line? If you're and vice versa, if Ninja Turtles too. If you're a big Ninja Turtles fan, are you going to collect just the Ninja Turtles figures only, or you're going to collect both figures, or both, maybe, or going to be like a total pass, and what, this is not for me, the style of Ninja Turtles is a little bit different from the style of Origins, I prefer that style over the Origin style, so, what, it's a cool concept, but, what, I'm going to have to do a hard pass on this. So let me know your thoughts below, guys, about that, okay? So one more shot right there. Like I said, I am intrigued. I'm looking forward to looking at Leo and Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms looks really cool. I think Man-at-Arms looks really, really cool, and I cannot wait to look at those guys. Even Donnie looked amazing too. This is a cool line here. I like it. I like the idea of taking two iconic brands like Ninja Turtles and He-Man finally and doing this crossover event. And I'm curious about how long this event's going to take. If we're going to get all, for a year, how many waves it's going to be and stuff like that. If we're going to get any play sets, any vehicles, like the Ninja Turtles van, I'm very curious. I'm very curious and reading your comments on how you feel about this. And of course, they are using, as you can see, the original Origin base style figures here, not the cartoon collection. Okay, the cartoon collection has more muscle in the legs right there. But like with all figures here, like from the Origins line, you can pop off the arms, you can pop off the head, you can pop from the waist off. So you can mix and match and change it over however you wish. You know, so I'm very curious, guys. Very curious. Interesting head sculpt, and I really wish this would glow in the dark too, guys. I think that would have been really cool if He-Man here with his veins right there and his head and his hair right there would glow in the dark. All right, guys. And of course, you know, at the end of the video, guys, I do have a Funko Pop to show you guys. All right. Back around for more, once again, just to show the artwork real fast. Beautiful artwork, guys. I love the artwork here. And as you can see right there, I mean, I just noticed that right there. You can see this own version, like, of the slime pit right there with, you know, or ooze pit. So maybe this is a sneak peek, maybe, of, you know, of the ooze pit here for the Turtles of Grayskull. So I'm curious about that. And I'm even more curious now, you know, by seeing that. I just noticed that. I mean, I just, like, you can see this is totally, you know, ripping off the slime pit here, you know. So with Shredder in the, you know, in the foreground, you know, right there between, you know, Skeletor, He-Man and the ooze pit here. So maybe, like I said, this might be, you know, an indication here of an upcoming playset coming very soon for the Turtles of Grayskull. So does that make you even more intrigued, or even more like, no, this is not for me. This is not what I'm, you know, looking forward. I'm looking forward to the slime pit, the vintage-looking slime pit, not this ooze pit. So let me know, guys, you know, in the comments below how you feel about this. There you go. There's a cross cell, and like I said, I've done a review of Donnie. Okay. Comes with his own comic right there. It looks like a big, you know, thick comic as well. As you can see, let me show you. A lot of so a nice big thick comic, and I cannot wait to show you guys. And hopefully very soon, with January coming just around the corner, hopefully all of these figures will be hitting retail stores very, very soon. And I cannot wait to unbox these guys, you know, with you guys. And also, you can see right there, you can see like Tila-esque, maybe April O'Neil, maybe. You can see a female character right there in the comic as well, fighting along the Turtles with Man-at-Arms, taking on He-Man. I wish I could show you it better, guys. Alright. So let me get the other guys back up here. Donnie. And we have Leo. And then we have Man-at-Arms. Alright. There you go. Alright, the Funko Pop today that I picked is no stranger. Because we've been talking about, you know, Slime Pit He-Man is my Slime Pit version of He-Man. Right there. There he is. In the packaging of the Funko Pop right there. Very cool figure. The 2020 Spring Convention Limited Edition. Exclusive of He-Man. And I still hope we get this version of He-Man in the Origins line here. You know, this is still a cool He-Man, you know. But, you know, I hope we do get the vintage, you know, Slime Pit. You know, both versions would be great. You know, that'd be fine with me. You know, we got that, you know, ooze pit and the slime pit. You know, maybe be able to, you know, change over, you know the play sets around, stuff like that, to give you either the ooze pit or the slime pit. You know, however they want to do it. I just hope we do get that vintage slime pit, you know, in the collection with the other vintage vehicles that we're missing out. You know, like the Battle Ram and stuff like that. But there's He-Man right there. The red eyes, a very cool effect right there. The cross-sew, the other figures right there. Alright. Alright. Now, guys, I'm going to take the time real fast, guys, to say one thing. You know, with 2023 ending, you know, and 2024 coming very soon, I want to say thank you guys so much. You know, when I started my channel back in March, or started back up my channel in March, you know, I never imagined, you know, that I would have over 500 subscribers. I think I started with like 3 or 4. And now, you know, with the end of the year coming, and having like a little over 500. I want to say, guys, thank you so much, guys. It's because of you guys that I love doing this. It's because of you guys that that you watch my videos, you like my videos, you share my videos. So I gotta say, guys, thank you so much. It means so much to me, guys. I couldn't even imagine being a little over 500 subscribers. This has been an amazing year, guys, and it's all thanks to you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, I can't thank you enough, guys. Thank you, guys, for doing that with my little channel here. It's been an amazing year, guys, and I'm looking forward to 2024. With you guys, with crossover events like the Turtles of Grayskull here, to the cartoon collection, to hopefully getting more vintage style He-Man figures and play sets and vehicles, and sharing with you guys, talking with you guys all things He-Man and stuff like that, even Turtles as well. So I mean, I'm just like I'm speechless, guys. I'm so speechless, and I'm thanking you guys from the bottom of my heart, guys. Thank you so much. It's because of you guys that I love doing this with you guys, and collecting these figures and talking with you these figures with you guys. So once again, guys, thank you so much, guys. And once again, guys, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for for today. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't made it this far in the channel, I mean the video, sorry guys, because I'm so like excited for what the years to come. And so if you made it this far in the video and have subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys all things Masters of the Universe, like the Turtles of Grayskull here, to the Vintage Origins line, to the cartoon collection, to the Masterverse line. Hit that like button, guys, and thank you so much for doing that, guys. It gets my videos out there for more people to watch and subscribe and like. So thank you for hitting that like button, guys, and hit that notification bell when I'll upload new videos. And of course, tomorrow on the channel, we'll be looking at Leo here on the channel here. We'll look at him, the packaging. Like everybody else, I won't be unboxing him, unfortunately, but we'll look at Leo in the packaging. We'll look at his weapons of choice, stuff like that. So I cannot wait for you guys to do that, guys, with you guys on Friday. Share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, like the Turtles of Grayskull here, like the Origins line to the Masterverse line. It could be Vintage Origins. I mean, over 40 plus years, guys, of this amazing product that we all love, and and from the 80s to the classics to the Super 7 to newer ventures of He-Man, to Vintage Origins, to now the cartoon collection, to even the Masters of the WWE Universe. That's still a great toy line. So guys, once again, guys, thank you for this wonderful year, guys, of of reviews and comments and likes, and I cannot wait for 2024 to get here and new figures to get here, guys. Thank you once again, guys, for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos and commenting on them. I mean, thank you so much. I just cannot wait for 2024 to get here for new figures. So I hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.